Hey guys, and welcome to the Jimmy Eats Brain Show, your hub for everything horror. And today I'm going to be bringing you a review of the horror sci-fi thriller Underwater. Underwater is directed by William Heubank and stars Kristen Stewart Vincent Cassel and John Galloper Jr. as a crew of aquatic researchers who believe their base has suffered damage from an earthquake, but soon find out there's something much more devastating hiding in the depths. First of all, sci-fi horror baddies fighting alien fish demons. You're always going to get me sold on that. So to be honest, I was pretty excited to see this film. As some of you guys probably saw, I reacted to the trailer for this, and that got me really excited for this film. Particularly, I was really interested in the character that Kristen Stewart was playing, and I found it would probably fit her really, really well, and I was really excited to see her portrayal. I think it's probably important to note that I think people are influenced by their previous opinions of the actors and actresses in films sometimes, and I think some people in this film may suffer from that. I think Kristen Stewart gets a lot of flack for being in Twilight, and I just don't understand why. Also, TJ Miller being Me Too'd out of Hollywood, and also that weird bomb threat. We're not going to talk about that. I think that people are going to have a lot of reasons to not go and see this movie, but trust me, I really do think you should. I really think this is the movie to see in January. Definitely not The Grudge. I did a review of that on my channel. Maybe go check that out instead of The Grudge. Also, interesting to bring up, apparently this film was originally made in 2017, and recently 20th Century Fox was bought out by Disney, and it's rumored that Disney just didn't want to put out this product under their name, so they released it in January, very low-key, and I don't know, maybe some of the previous stated reasons would have something to do with that, but I'm not here to talk about that. The claustrophobic environment, the damp and moist and disgusting, gross and broken down feel that they created in this movie was truly breathtaking, and the thrills and action came right at the beginning, and that's exactly what you want from a January horror movie that's 90 minutes long. The first 20 minutes of this movie felt like 5, and you kind of wished it had felt like more. And the second 20 felt the same way. Also, the CGI and graphic effects in this are spectacular. I understand that they didn't have the greatest budget with this film, and I think that they did amazing lengths with what they had. When you finally start getting into the hour point, things do start to drag a little bit, but they stray away from every cliche that this type of movie usually builds upon, and that's what really propels you to the final act of this film. This is when we get a lot of solo performance from Kristen Stewart, and when I was truly blown away. Up until this point, I thought maybe a lot of actors could have done a similar performance to her. I do think that she's particularly amazing at portraying somebody who's grieving or distraught, and I did enjoy that part of her performance in the beginning, but her character did lack a little bit of relatability or believability, but she still was doing an amazing job. In this final act, she really had a moment to shine. Also, all you lovers of jump scares, honestly, I was planning on making a top 10 jump scares of 2019. Let me know if you'd like to see something like that down below. But this movie has some of my absolute favorite jump scares out of the at least 10, 20 horror films I've seen. Every single one of them completely unexpected. And not only were they jump scares, but they were usually jump scares with something else. Not just to propel the plot, but also either to add comedic value, also give you a gore scare, and that's what really made them have a lot of weight for me. Some of the things that I did think fell a bit short for me was the movie did feel a bit rushed. I think at times they really could have sat in the tension a little bit more. I think that if this movie was maybe 15, 20 minutes longer, it would have been perfect. They do have some great tension building scenes in this film, but I could have used a couple more of them. Maybe that was just because I found the ones that they did have so effective. With all that said, I'm a huge fan of Kristen Stewart after seeing this film and was before. And I think you guys know what I mean by that, excluding Charlie's Angels. Please don't unsub. Let me know if you're a closet Kristen Stewart fan too. With that being said, anybody who gives this movie anything but a pretty good review, did we even watch the same movie? And also, maybe you just hate Kristen Stewart. And if you do, If you enjoyed this review, I have tons of other review and discussions for horror stuff up on my channel, including Netflix recommendations, real life horror stories, and more. Go check it out. Subscribe if you loved it. Leave me a comment letting me know if there's something creepy or cool on the internet that I should talk about in my next video. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me today, guys. I hope you liked this video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. As always, keep it creepy. In case it wasn't clear, I really enjoyed this film. I really, really enjoyed this film.